So John, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Jake?
I'm good, thanks. What do you think of playing basketball in smaller cities like Whyalla?
I think it's great, to be able to bring the top-notch basketball level, to a city that doesn't have a professional basketball team. I feel that it's good for the city and it's good for the citizens here and everyone to get the chance to enjoy the basketball game.
Have you had a good pre-season so far?
So far, I would grade myself, above the curve, for myself. I'm doing pretty good. Obviously you always want to do better, but at the same time you got to put in consideration that it is preseason, so you want to hit your stride around season time.
Tell us a bit more about your basketball career.
I've been a bit of a journeyman. I've tried all different countries. I've played a little bit in East Europe. I played a little bit in the Middle East, in Israel, played in Latvia, that was East Europe. I played in a bit in Greece, a bit in France, so I've bounced around and tested out the waters a little bit, and I've seemed to, I've come to Australia and I seem to like it.
Have you set yourself any goals for this season?
Basically just to help the team play the best basketball I can play and help the team win as many games as we can, and hopefully that transitions over to the playoffs and possibly a deep run in the playoffs and possibly the championship.
How do you think the 36ers are going to go this year?
I think we should be pretty good. This year it's kind of up in the air. With only 8 teams, meaning that you're going to have to play the same team a lot of times. So everyone's going to know everyone else's game, and so it's basically about who's playing the best towards the end of the season. The season is about setting yourself up for the playoffs, and positioning and seeding and whatnot. By the time the playoffs come, everyone should basically already scouted all the other teams, and by that time you just want to just be the best team at that time.
In your playing career, who's been the hardest player you guarded?
I would probably say the hardest player to guard was more of the quicker guards, maybe Chris Paul or something like this in college. He was really, really quick and really deceptive and really good with the ball. And it's been a lot of players that I've matched up against that have been pretty tough. And in the game of basketball, you may have a good day when you're just shooting hot, or you just, sometimes you go against the great players and you hope for an off day. So I've played against a lot of good players and. But Chris Paul probably has to stand out the most.
Who's the greatest basketballer ever in your eyes?
Michael Jordan, definitely. He's definitely the best. What he's done for the game is bar none.
Which of your teammates would you most like to pay out and why?
What do you mean? What does that
Make fun of or something bad about them?
No, I tend to be a nice guy, I may poke fun at my teammates a little bit, about how big their feet are or something like that, but nothing too bad, we have a good camaraderie here in Adelaide, and, we joke around a lot with each other, and it's really easy move, but when we come to training, we train hard, and we play hard during the games, and, that's what it is.
In a movie about your life, who would play you?
I don't know. It's a good question. Hopefully someone good looking. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know too many actors' names, but
That's right. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is having to say goodbye to basketball. It's just been a part of me and what I've done my whole life, so, so far, I dedicate my life to training, and, I've gave my life over to this game and, traveling the world and just playing basketball, so basically, I don't want to give that up, I pray every day that I'll be able to have the opportunity to stay healthy and to be able to play more.
After you retire from basketball, what are you going to do?
Probably get into coaching, yeah. Probably go back to my hometown in Virginia. Maybe be like a physical education teacher, a PE teacher, and coach basketball.
Which Simpsons character is most like you?
I'd probably say Maggie, because she just slips through the cracks. You know, she's just, you know, she don't talk, obviously. You know what I mean? I don't do a whole lot of talking unless I'm clowning around with my teammates, but I kind of like, you know, I like to be in the middle of everything. Maybe Lisa. You know, she got the music thing, so she's really artistic. So I guess maybe because of the basketball, I'm sort of like that as well. You know, she's really smart. And, you know, I tend to not think that I'm ignorant, so maybe Lisa.
John Gilchrest, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, Jacob.